Now the nerve supply. First, the sensory nerve supply. So if this one was the laryngeal cavity, these were the vestibular and the vocal folds. The part above the vocal fold, this area, is supplied by internal laryngeal nerve, which is the branch from the superior laryngeal nerve, which was again the branch of the vagus nerve. And the part below the vocal fold is supplied by the recurrent laryngeal nerve, which is the branch from the vagus nerve, that is the 10th cranial nerve. Now the motor supply. All the intrinsic muscles of the larynx are supplied by the recurrent laryngeal nerve, except the cricothyroid muscle, which is supplied by the external laryngeal nerve, which was the branch from the superior laryngeal nerve, and superior laryngeal nerve was the branch from the 10th or the vagus nerve. To understand these nerves, let us see this schematic diagram. So if this one was the vagus nerve, 10th cranial nerve, it gives a branch that is the superior laryngeal nerve. This one was the superior laryngeal nerve. This superior laryngeal nerve again divides into an internal laryngeal nerve and an external laryngeal nerve. This external laryngeal nerve was supplying the cricothyroid muscle, and the internal laryngeal nerve pierced the thyroid membrane and supplied the mucosa of the larynx above the vocal cord. Also, the vagus nerve was giving a recurrent branch. So this one was the recurrent branch, which was supplying all the intrinsic muscles of the larynx except the cricothyroid muscle, plus the mucosa below the vocal cord. So this is the nerve supply of the larynx. Now the blood supply. The part of the larynx above the vocal cord is supplied by the superior laryngeal artery, which is the branch from the superior thyroid artery, and the superior thyroid artery was the branch of the external carotid artery. Similarly, the venous drainage, the part above the vocal cord is drained into the superior laryngeal vein, which drains into the superior thyroid vein. Now the part below the vocal cord is supplied by the inferior laryngeal artery, which is a branch from the inferior thyroid artery, and the inferior thyroid artery was the branch from the thyrocervical trunk, which was the branch from the subclavian artery. Similarly, the venous drainage, the part below the vocal cord is drained by the inferior laryngeal vein, and this inferior laryngeal vein drains into the inferior thyroid vein. Now the lymphatic drainage. The part above the vocal cord is drained into the prelaryngeal and jugulo-digastric group of lymph nodes. That is the deep cervical group of lymph nodes. And the part below the vocal cord drains into the pre and paratracheal group of lymph nodes. Therefore, by looking at the lymphatic drainage and the blood supply of the larynx, we can say that the rama glottidis acts like a watershed line in which the part above the vocal cord has a different blood supply and lymphatic drainage, and the part below the vocal cord has a different lymphatic drainage as well as blood supply. So this completes the anatomy of the larynx. Thank you very much.